All right, guys. Jen, how much do you know about diesel heaters?
Only that it heats with diesel.
I've been seeing people on YouTube use diesel heaters for many years and experimenting with them. I don't really, do a ton of research on them, but they're a big topic. So we picked up the most commonly used and popular diesel heater on the market. It was what, $109?
Mm-hmm.
$109 on Amazon. It came to us in just a few days,
Yeah.
and
and it was supposed to take like a week. It said on Amazon, and it came in 2 days. So that was exciting.
Learn with us how diesel heaters work and see how we're gonna try. And because I say try, because I don't know for sure, because again, I don't have any prior experience with diesel heaters, how we think we're gonna set this up. Here we go. This video is not sponsored. This is just, again, like I said, the most popular and commonly used diesel heater on the market, and it has a good price, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Vevor Diesel Heater. I believe this is the 5K model. A couple flanges, looks like. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be pretty small. There we go. There is our diesel heater. This one we picked because it has a remote, so we can turn it on manually from, ourselves from inside the cabin. I don't think we can. Maybe we can relocate this. Maybe, I don't know. We'll read the directions a little bit.
What?
Yeah.
You're gonna what?
Yeah, we're doing a lot of that lately, because if you know what, if we want to teach you or help you learn something.
You as a male are admitting you're gonna read directions?
Yep. So here's a couple of flanges or adapters of some sort to go on the front, I assume.
Maybe it's better instructions than your cabinets were. Yeah. What's in the box?
Should be the pipe to, should be like a pipe and exhaust stuff. Yep. So there's this is our discharge hose. This goes on the discharge, so we can hook this into the cabin. This is something. Here's our exhaust pipe and our muffler and some, looks like some gasket material. So we're gonna read the directions here for a minute, guys, and we'll get a game plan, okay? Catch up with you in just a second. All right, guys, everything we do here is a little untraditional, and there's no set way to do it. So when we go to start a project, sometimes it takes a little longer, to say the least. We screw a lot of stuff up, and we do a lot of stuff right, but it takes a lot longer than you think. Like, it's 2 o'clock, probably.
Uh-huh.
And we've been out here for a couple hours.
Deciding.
And we finally just made a decision. So we have a small vent that comes off of this diesel heater, and we're just trying to find the right spot to put in the cabin. And where we wanted to put it, there's a floor joist. So we're gonna drill a hole. We got our handy dandy 3-inch hole saw, which is perfect size for what we want to do here. And let's go inside and drill a hole. Hopefully we never need to use it in the mini cabin again. You guys saw our little explosion from the buddy heater. Yeah, we need to get this thing out of here. We're in a different heat source now. Hopefully we don't have any problems with this. So, all right. It doesn't matter right and left, because there's nothing out here. But at 31 inches, there is a floor joist. So 26 inches plus 27 inches. So right there should be perfectly fine. Because we're adding 4.5 inches for the wall. So right there should be fine. Is that where we want it?
Yeah.
We can put it back a little bit farther. So let's just be safe, right?
Whatever
No
you,
reason not to be safe and put it back just a little bit more.
whatever you want to do. Oh goodness.
Ready? Alright guys, hole in the floor. Let's get under there and run a few things and see how this is going to work.
Let's talk about something most of us don't think about, our personal information. Today's video is sponsored by Privacy Hawk, an app that has been a huge help in protecting my data. Here's the thing, your personal information is probably being sold online right now as we speak. Companies and data brokers collect and store your data and then they sell it. And the worst part is they don't do what they have to do, which is to protect it. Best case scenario, your data gets sold to advertisers and you get spammed with spam calls and emails. Worst case, your information ends up on the dark web, where criminals can access your information, open credit cards in your name, and destroy your financial future. Breaches happen every day. Companies have exposed millions of people's sensitive information. That's where Privacy Hawk comes in. Privacy Hawk also offers data breach alerts. Know right away if your information is leaked or it shows up on the dark web. It removes your information from data brokers automatically, monitors your personal data monthly to make sure that you stay safe. Since I've started using Privacy Hawk, I've noticed less robocalls and less phishing emails, and I finally feel like I'm in control of my inbox. If you're ready to take control of your privacy, here's what you have to do. Download the app using the link below in the description box or the first pinned comment. Run a free scan to see where your data is being shared. Use the code JGEN20 to unlock full access at a special price. Don't wait until your data is stolen or leaked. Take the first step to protect your privacy today with Privacy Hawk.
So our buddy Christopher over at the green store hooked us up, helped us pick a few random things. We picked up a little extra stuff. So if we needed to make extensions or adapters or whatever, we could do that. I think we're going to get pretty lucky and not need most of this stuff. So let's see what we're going to do. I think I'm just honestly, I don't think we need much of this stuff at all, but it's better to have it and not need it, right?
Yep, because we can always take it back.
Yeah.
But if we don't have it, then it stops the project for 2 hours.
So let's get rolling here.
Did you not hit anything?
I did not hit anything.
What? You didn't hit anything?
Nope. Just went right through the floor.
Oh my gosh.
So guys, here is the pipe that comes with the Vevor, the discharge hose or the exhaust. Not the exhaust, but the heat line outlet. And we just bought this one 90-degree elbow. And then this is the black fitting that goes on the floor. So I'm going to put some screws in this and put the clamp on here and maybe a couple screws, and then it can't fall off. And then we'll caulk it in. This will come through the hole after I do this, so I might have to put this on. So I should be able to put this in here, put a screw in the side. There we go. Put a couple of locking screws in. I'm gonna gonna need you to go inside and hold that solid.
Okay.
I need to rotate this.
Then connect it to a battery and put diesel in, and
Yep.
that really.
That's it. Get some screws and mount the floor plate. The traditional way to do this.
What? I thought we did everything traditional and.
Alright guys, our manual got drenched from all the bad weather, and we left it out here accidentally, blew off into the snowbank. Thought it was under here okay, but anyway, Jen's trying to read the directions. This is kind of self-explanatory, but I want to double check everything because this is a heater and we don't want to burn anything down. So the air intake and the exhaust both come out the bottom of this unit. There's the exhaust, I believe, and there's the air intake. I can't believe they put this gas line, and then there's an arrow pushing out, showing out here. So this has got to be our exhaust, and this is going to be our air intake. So we're going to hook up the exhaust and the air intake.
Got this all connected under here, right?
Yep.
Goes up into the cabin, and that's the heat. That's where the heat comes in, out, right?
Yep.
And then what's all this over here?
This is the exhaust. This is the battery cables. We gotta wire some batteries still too. Alright guys, we have the diesel heater connected to the pipe that comes into the cabin. Now we just have to mount this flange to the floor, and then we can put our vent cap on and go get our electrical hooked up and get some diesel in that thing and try it out. Are you cold? Do you want some heat?
I'm freezing.
It's cold and wet. It's like 33 and raining, so. There we go. There's our heat input or heat vent. They'll bring heat in from the diesel heater. Let's go get everything outside done.
What's next then?
I gotta get a couple batteries out of the.
No, that stuff gonna return.
Going back.
Okay. So when you connect them like that, it just let you draw power out of both of them.
Yeah, these are. You can put it in 24 volt, and I got two batteries for power rather than one.
You out of food or something, little chickadee? I'll take care of you later. You gotta be hungry right now. And just do that on the red one. You just connect those to the batteries, those little nut thingies that you're making.
Nice and solid. Terminals, not the perfect way to do it, but it works. Little inline fuse.
Start heating.
Oh jeez.
Stop heating. Thanks for using. I wish you a safe journey.
Oh jeez.
A safe journey?
Where's our journey going?
Well, you said some people use them in their trucks, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. There you go. There's your answer. I'm glad that is an explanation, because hope death isn't what's following. All right, I gotta go get some diesel out of the shed down at camp.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right. Does diesel just dry out like gasoline?
Nope. Alright guys, the instruction manual said to turn it on, give it 3 to 5 minutes. It's been a minute or two. It just kind of sat there completely quiet for the first 30 seconds. Then it started clicking slow, and now the clicking's getting faster and faster. So let's see if it fires up. There's no fan or heater on yet.
I don't want to stand right next to it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, let's get Jetty away from it, just in case. You guys can hear it clicking, right? It's raining too. Oh, we got exhaust. Just had a little puff of moisture coming out of there. So the directions said to be patient. It's like occasionally throw a little bit of moisture out the exhaust pipe. Oh, I can hear it. I can hear heat. I can hear flame. You see a little bit of heat coming out of there. Definitely warm. The tube's not cold. It's winding up. Constant exhaust heat coming out. Open that window. Feel any heat come out of there yet?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Yeah.
There's exhaust coming out, so it's got to be hot air coming out. Is it blowing hard or no? Is that your hair moving?
Yeah, it's blowing pretty
Blowing
good.
hard?
Yeah.
You show them this. I'm going to keep an eye on this out here.
It's blowing pretty good, guys. I'll show you.
Put this in front of it.
I
so you can
showed
see
some
the wind.
paper.
Oh, you can see the wind blow. You can
Yeah.
see it blowing.
Yeah.
Doesn't smell or anything, does it?
No, I don't think so.
Do we have any way to tell what the temperature in here is? Grab the Govee and bring it in here, and then I bet you we could buy the little AC converter for that. It could probably be not that expensive. And then we wouldn't need the batteries. Then we could just put an outlet put an outlet right there.
Use a power station.
Yeah, and use the same power for the cabin. There's no reason to have multiple power
I'm
sources.
gonna go grab the Gobi. I'm leaving that open so that may.
All right, guys. I don't know. This is not real convenient being over here. Oh, you know what would be cool is if this had a thermometer in it. I doubt the remote has a thermometer. If it did, that would be perfect, because then we wouldn't need, you know, I don't know where the temperature senses at. I assume the temperature senses on the unit itself, but maybe not. Maybe the temperature thermometer's in here and it's remote and Wi-Fi, or, you know, Bluetooth. Because it is showing an increase in temperature, maybe because I'm holding it in my hand. I don't know, the manual got all wet, so it's really hard to read all the directions right now. Because we're ripping it apart. I don't want to destroy it. We're going to put that by the wood stove tonight. It's a little loud, but not too bad. You know what I just thought? Maybe the thermometer is in here. I doubt it, because
It's got an app and stuff.
it's getting warmer as I'm holding onto it, the little display. So maybe the thermometer is in here. Put this inside, I guess, and see if it gets warmer. Put it right by the heat, and I'll see if the display goes up. Yeah, because it says 39 degrees on the front of it now, and it's not 39 degrees outside. Maybe it's because it was in my hand, it was warming up. Maybe the thermometer's in there. That would be perfect. Because then you can just set it to manual mode, turn it to set, or automatic mode, set it to 30 or 70, then it'll turn off when it's 70. Alright guys, we'll let this run for a few minutes. See what we find out. Instead of you just standing here with me for 30 minutes. Alright guys, diesel heater's been running for about 20 minutes. Jen's in here sucking in fumes, so I'm telling her to get out of here because it's smoky in here. So it's breezy. We're gonna leave the. Yeah, you're sitting here sucking in zinc or whatever the heck's on all the pipes. So we're let the smoke clear out from the initial startup. It seems to be running good. It's pumping out heat, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know how many watts it's drawing, how much power that thing draws. Because we're not hooked to a power station or solar, we're just hooked to 2 of our old AGM batteries. So hopefully it'll run long enough to get this warmed up. So we're gonna go get cleaned up a little bit, eat some dinner, and let this warm up for an hour. So hopefully the mini cabin doesn't burn down. So that was one good reason to put this outside, is hopefully if anything goes wrong with it, it's at least not in the cabin. So.
Alright guys, so after we'd already started the diesel heater, we thought, how could we monitor the temperature inside? And I remembered in the solar shed we have a Gobi wireless thermometer, so I moved that into the mini cabin, and it's about 50 degrees in there now. The diesel heater has been running for about a half hour, so it has warmed up some in there. So we will see how much it warms up from 50 degrees, okay? So I can monitor it on my app. So we're gonna eat some food and then we'll go do some more stuff in the mini cabin. But I just want to let you know so we can see how well the diesel heater's working. All right.
Is that a happy lady?
Mm-hmm. It's not cold in here anymore.
Warm and toasty?
Mm-hmm.
Better than the buddy heater?
Yes.
So guys, we just got done eating dinner and came back to the mini cabin. It's been a couple hours. The cabin was what, in the mid-30s when we started?
Probably, yeah.
And then, so it's in the low 30s outside. The cabin was cold and very uncomfortable, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And my little wireless thermometer that I brought in here was at 50 when we went to go make dinner, and it was at 70 when we came back in here. So nice and warm and toasty.
Yeah, trouble free. Like no, we don't have to monitor it or nothing, or have to worry about it. It's just out there running. We use the little clicker. This one specifically came with a remote, and I don't think it doesn't have a thermometer in it. I thought maybe the temperature would read from the clicker, the remote, just because people use these in trucks as well. So I thought, you know, the unit is not inside the truck, so somehow it has to regulate temperature. But a lot of people put these inside wood shops or workshops, sheds, small cabins. We wanted to make sure it was outside and vent the warm air inside, right?
Yep.
So this is pretty cool. It works. Turns it on and off from inside the cabin, so you can, if we have guests here or if Jen's getting ready to bake, I don't think it would work at the big cabin that far away, but we just come in here, turn the power on, and a couple hours later it'll be nice and warm and toasty.
Which is exciting. So
yeah, and it's been running for what, a couple hours, at least 2 to 3 hours now. And it's only used like a quarter of a gallon of gas or a quarter tank of gas, which I think it only holds a gallon. So if you could run it for an entire day on a gallon of diesel fuel, that's pretty awesome.
yeah. So you happy with it?
I'm pretty happy. No more buddy heater, no more worries of that being inside, no more worries of carbon monoxide. This is a much safer setup than having something inside that's heating.
You can leave it unattended. With a buddy heater, you don't want to because if it falls over.
Yeah. Even though it has safety features as well, just having an open flame inside your cabin is not ever ideal. So yeah, diesel heater outside, couple batteries, a little bit of diesel fuel. That should probably, like I said, you don't have to leave it running continuously. So I would think you could run your mini cabin or heat your mini cabin if you guys have like a little place to go to. Or like this, if we have guests for a weekend, you could get away with just a gallon of diesel fuel.
Yeah. And we
Pretty
just got
efficient.
this off of Amazon, so we'll link it from Amazon.
It was $109.
It wasn't expensive at all.
Yeah.
Came super quick, and it was relatively easy to set up.
Yeah, we had a few little hiccups, but we always do. So we're not doing things traditionally, so you have to figure things out and modify things a little bit. So
Tell
thanks.
us what you think about the heater. Do you have one?
Have you seen anybody else use these, or anybody else, have experience with these that you could help someone and share some information, or even a video? If you know someone who has one and makes a video and it's a good video,
let us know. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for being here.
Best wishes, everybody. So obviously we've only been testing this out for a couple hours, but we'll definitely keep you up to date with how it works out and how we like it. We'll also keep you up to date just like everything else. We use everything we use here with solar and with heating sources and all these products that we share with you guys. So we try to update you along the way. It might not be an entire video dedicated to it, but we stick them in here as we run across and it fits in. So
Thanks, guys.